Throwing on first down is Rodgers. And incomplete to open things up. Marquise Blair, second-round pick from Utah, there to bat it away. 2nd and 10 now from the 27. Now the man from UTEP, this is Aaron Jones. He finds an opening past the 40. And he's going to take this all the way down to the Seahawks' 37-yard line. That one good for 37 yards. The safeties were well back there, and he had a lot of room. Were they in the cover, too?
Yeah, they were, and the safeties were back. You know, usually they're 12 to 15 yards off the line of scrimmage, somewhere around the hash mark for each of them. But what also happens if the linebackers dive into the line, if you block them initially, that blocker can come off of them and get up to the safeties on the second level, and now you've got a big place to run the football.
Second and inches at the Seahawks 27.
Good position to be in here, 2nd and inches. Now it's Rodgers. Pass hauled in by the 6'4" tight end Sternberger. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks 17-yard line. It's a first down on a gain of 10.
You don't always expect tight ends to be big in terms of run after the catch, but after that play, he joins a growing band of players that's putting that stereotype right on its ear.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Into the red zone, it's Rodgers. He's got the hook up to Lazard. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 14-yard line.
That first down completion only netted him 3. 2nd and 7. Rodgers again now. This will be caught at about the 6. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. A good-looking drive for the Packers so far. It's a first down. 1st and goal from just inside the 5. Now Jones. And he'll take this one in for a Packer touchdown. Taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Packers take it right down the field and score on the opening drive. That's just a solid, methodical drive to start this game.
And how about how it culminated? Doing exactly what they wanted to do, getting the ball downfield, and then running it into the end zone. I'm just telling you, partner, when you run it in rather than throw it in, that hurts a defense psychologically a heck of a lot more.
Mason Crosby to kick off for Green Bay.
Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. Takes this about 5 yards deep. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, and he opted for the touchback.
25-yard line.
Wilson and the Seahawks take over now, 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. This is the Oklahoma State alum, Chris Carson. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
Smith on the tackle.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there of holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
On 2nd and 9, Wilson. Philip Dorsett holds it in. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. That one good for 26 and a first down. So into Packer territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. Out of the gun, here's Wilson. Being chased out left. He lets it fly for Lockett. Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. And down inside the 10 at the 9. A big play that time for the Seahawks. And even 40 yards. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. From the gun, it's Wilson. Looking for Lockett, and it's intercepted. Read it well, and it's picked. And he'll go down inside the 15 at his own 13-yard line.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 13-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They'll start out on the ground with Jones. And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. That's a good way to start the drive. 17 yards and a first down.
A gain of 17 yards.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. 6-0 our score after 1.
With the score, Packers 6, Seahawks nothing.
Rodgers now on 1st down. And this is caught. Mercedes Lewis with a grab. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2.
8 yards on.
Brandon, they didn't get everything they wanted out of that play, but the tight end did. And I don't mean it in a positive way. Great job of him holding on after absorbing that big hit.
Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch. Good for 8 yards. Off the play fake to Jones. Here's Rodgers. It's caught by Funches. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Give him 14 on that one and a first down.
And a Packer.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space. And it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
Now throwing on 1st down and completing it. Give him 9 there on the 1st down completion.
Well, that's what you're looking for when you want to throw the ball downfield. You want one of those guys who can play out on the perimeter, can play out wide, who can not only get open, but when they're covered, can uncover themselves downfield and create catches.
Looking for a cutback lane, but nothing there as he's met at the line of scrimmage.
No gain on the play.
This is 3rd and 1. Very likely 4-down territory, even if they don't get it, though. Here's Rodgers. Able to find Lazard. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks 26. Rodgers teaming up with Lazard there for a Packer first down. On 1st and 10, here's Rodgers. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked up by the linebacker, Bobby Wagner. And he'll bring this one back to the 29. Rodgers. Well, look, we're watching a quarterback here that's obviously been around for a long time. That's a throw he wishes he had back.
He certainly does, but as you well know, this is a guy that's used to taking a few chances, used to fitting it into tight windows. These are throws that he's made before. Didn't happen to get it completed in this case.
Eluding the pressure right. He's going to take off with it. And he'll wind up picking up about 4 as that is going to bring us to the 2-minute warning. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll pay a visit to Jonathan Coachman. He's in Orlando, and he'll have our EA Sports halftime report. To throw again on 2nd down. Wilson. It's caught. Lockett. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. 16 yards, a first down.
Seahawks. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
They'll throw on 1st down with Wilson. Looking for the tight end, Olsen, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Jair Alexander. And he'll take it across midfield to the 46-yard line.
By the Packers.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
So after the INT, it's Rodgers. And he'll let this go deep for Lazard. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Shaquille Griffin with a pick. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Intercepted.
Oh, and that's a nice job defensively to get a piece of the football. He's going to pop it into the air, and then it's the tip drill. And good concentration by him to react to it and pull in the interception.
After the interception, here's Wilson. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
And I think they'd be well served to take that type of a physical approach against him the rest of the game. He's had his way so far, but on that last one, that worked quite well for the defense.
Flushed out right. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And it's knocked away and incomplete. Kevin King, the former Washington Husky, there defensively. Facing the prospect of a punt from their own end zone, they need some cushion. Let's see what they can do on third down. Now it's Wilson. And Wilson's going to be intercepted a third time. Picked off at the 24. And they have the football and will take over at the 24-yard line.
At the 24-yard line.
Now a first down carry by Jones. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, second and 12.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness, he's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
And that one will fall incomplete. Clock here now, just under 30 seconds to go in this first half. A chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is third and long. Working from the gun, Rodgers. And that is incomplete.
They certainly had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position. When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about. Everything looked good. Good snap, good hold. Sometimes, though, the ball just doesn't want to go where you want it. And this one winds up no good.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. First play of the drive going for 14 and a first down.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Now Wilson on first down. Flush to his right. He'll try and run it. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble. And it's second down.
On the pickup. Second and 6.
Get ready. Get ready. Get ready. Mike's for you. Let's go double count right here. Double count. Good. Good. Good.
Looking to throw again on second down. Wilson. And this is incomplete with a clock showing just 3 seconds left. Tyler Lockett was the target there. And it's third down.
Yards to go.
He's checking crowd. Good. Check 52. 12. 12. 12. Further. Hey, switch gears, switch gears. Shift. Well.
Final play of the half. It's Wilson escaping the pressure right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. The Seahawks trailing, but they will have possession first here as we resume action in the third quarter. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards.
First and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And with the way this offense has played thus far, to be frank, they got to feel pretty grateful to be in the ball game.
I would agree with you totally because they've done all of nothing offense.
And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Slipping into the backfield for the sack was Oren Burks.
I think normally we would talk about this more with basketball players and football players, but let's adopt it in this case. He's a stat sheet stuffer.
Had the interception earlier, now a sack. But he just needs a touchdown for the trifecta.
That's about all he needs, and he's going to go for it.
Throwing on second and long. Wilson, he lets it fly for Lockett. It got his man complete. And all the way in, touchdown Seattle. Tyler Lockett, 87 yards. And the Seahawks are now just an extra point away from moving out in front. He's got it, and they take the lead at 7-6.
Score Seahawks 7, Packers 6. Jason Myers to kick off for Seattle.
And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. And this carries into the end zone. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17.
First and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They trail offense first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned. Because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. On second down, it's Jones. And this one will go to the 28-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
So many teams want to throw the ball in this situation nowadays, but I love watching a team that has enough confidence to go ahead and run the football in that situation. That's almost a tendency breaker.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. He was looking for his tight end, Jay Sternberger there, but it's going to be second down.
Normally you think the tight end's going to be able to catch the football and handle that contact, but in this case, maybe a little too much target to hit. That one was timed well, incomplete.
We sit in quarter number 3 out in Seattle, a 2nd and 10 now. On the counter, here's Jones. And the result here the same as the last play. Another tackle behind the line of scrimmage by the Seahawk defense. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11.
Third down.
Throwing is Rodgers on 3rd down. It's caught here by Adams. And he stopped up short of the first as they tackle him down at about the 36. They do get 9, but it leads to 4th down.
It brings up 4th down.
And how about this one now? In their own territory, a gutsy call. They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard. They run. It's Williams. And he will have a first down here at about the 40. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a first down. A couple of first downs have him to the 40 now on 1st and 10. Shotgun now for Rodgers. Looking deep for Adams. And Rodgers intercepted a third time. It's Quentin Dunbar with a pick. And a big return will get him all the way down to the 35.
Brandon, this is a veteran quarterback back there. He should know better than to make a throw like this. This is definitely not his best ball. And I think he knew this was trouble the second it was leaving his hand.
Throwing now, Wilson on first down. He finds Dorsett. It's complete. A gain of 6 there on first.
And when you're playing a quarterback with some experience and some moxie, you enter the danger zone when you decide to blitz him, because if he's able to diagnose as he did on that play, he can hurt you downfield.
He reads defenses so well, doesn't he?
He really does, and the best part about that play for him, I don't think that was his primary target.
I don't think so either.
I think he had the read, figured out where the blitz was coming from, and went to a secondary target for a really nice game.
Well, they were handed great starting field position on this drive, but now they face a 3rd and 4. Here's Wilson. And this is caught. It's Greg Olsen. And he's going to be taken down here still a couple yards short of the first. Good defense holds him to only a yard, and it'll be 4th down. They'll try and throw for it with Wilson. And down he goes. They sack him back right around the 41-yard line. Preston Smith comes in for the sack. And you wonder, Charles, could that decision come back to haunt them later?
And it really could, because in this situation, you kick the field goal in a tight game like this, that's a good play.
Yeah.
But maybe what he's saying to himself is, I'm just not a big proponent of the old idea that any possession that ends in a kick I'm happy with. He wanted to be really aggressive.
A little twist here in the 3rd quarter. And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10. And they'll lose yardage here. They go backwards to the 13-yard line. A good response by the defense, sending them backwards after that huge gain last play.
The 13-yard line.
Now on 2nd and 13. Rodgers, and his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. It's Quentin Dunbar with a pick. It's a foot race. Past the 20, 10, and he's going to score. It's a Seahawk touchdown.
That was a nice catch, and not by the guy you thought it was going to be. How about the defender turning into an offensive player as soon as the ball hits his hands, and off he goes, off to the races, and into the end zone.
Extra point up and through by Myers, and that will ensure that it will take a touchdown and a 2-point conversion to tie it. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And he'll be out of bounds here, a yard shy of the 25 and the 24.
The Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And can they regroup? That's the question. The pick 6 hurt, no doubt, but this is still a one-score game here in the 4th. Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. The veteran tight end Mercedes Lewis, the intended receiver, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
24-yard line.
To throw again, Rodgers. Funches has it complete, and all the way down to the 36-yard line.
Devin Funches.
It's a big play there for Green Bay. An even in 40 yards. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. And my goodness, another interception. Shaquille Griffin with a pick. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. Another important fourth quarter series coming up. That last INT helping to maintain their slim advantage. On 1st down, Wilson. He's going to air it out for Dorsett. He's got a man complete. He's at the 30, 10, 5, and all the way in. Touchdown, Seattle. Philip Dorsett, 92 yards. And the Seahawks add on to their lead.
For the extra point.
Well, this is exactly where I expect teams to take a shot. Right after a turnover, you count on the defense being a little bit jumbled coming out on the field. Maybe catch them back on their heels, and that's exactly what they did there. They threw it downfield and really created a big play.
Yeah, you said jumbled. They were the definition of jumbled defensively. One play and into the end zone. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line, so bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision. Loses him about 4 yards.
21-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. Of course, they'd like to forget the ending, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately.
And now here is another interception. Shaquille Griffin with a pick. And a great return here gets this one all the way down to the 26-yard line. And that gives him now 3 interceptions in the game.
Well, someone's locked into what they're trying to get done in the passing game. When was the last time we had someone get 3 in a contest?
2011, wasn't it? Kurt Coleman?
Oh, yeah, that's
then
right.
With the Eagles?
That's right. Then with the Eagles, and I believe it was against Washington and Rex Grossman.
That's correct.
Let's go, let's go. Gun.
From the shotgun, Wilson. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. 2nd down.
Yeah, that one sailed on him. You've got to make sure you give your receiver a chance to come down inbounds because they are very gifted. They'll make the circus catches, but if they make them out of bounds, that does you no good.
He's going to take a shot for the end zone. And he finds Lockett in the end zone. Touchdown, Seattle. Making a hat trick for Russell Wilson. 3 touchdown passes now. And the Seahawks capitalize on the short field as they take it in for 6. And the kick here is good with a penalty flag down as well. And they may have run into him after the kick went away. So 5. Lucky.
The kick.
Jason Myers to kick off for Seattle.
And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. And they'll watch this one fall in the end zone, and that'll be a touchback.
Their own 25-yard line.
Rodgers will bring the pack up with a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. He's back to throw here to start the drive. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, 4th quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. Rodgers again here on 2nd and 10. He's going to go deep for Funchess. And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here.
Funchess, incomplete.
Well, it just seems like all game long there hasn't been a lot of sync quarterback to wide receiver on this side of the football.
They haven't been on the same page, quarterback and receivers. Heck, they haven't been on the same grease board when you draw plays up. They haven't been on the same surface tablet that you look at on the sidelines. Nothing's worked for them. They've got to find a way to start matching each other's movements.
It'll go as a gain of 25 on a play that started back at the 25. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. From midfield, here's Rodgers. And that's complete to Adams. And he's got a first down as he's going to be taken down. But a very nice pickup there just in front of the 2-minute warning. So it's Packer football here as we welcome you back. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. Now left side, a completion to his tight end. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down. You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give him that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Rodgers. This is caught. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3.
And goal.
A good pickup there, 26 yards. And again, it's Rodgers. And he is caught at the 7-yard line. And he'll get blown up behind the line of scrimmage, back at the 6. It'll go as a loss on the play. Not what you need down here. It's going to be 2nd and goal. On 2nd down now. It's Jones. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. Give him right around 4 on the carry. We'll see if they want to keep pounding here on 3rd and goal. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Green Bay touchdown.
Touchdown.
Aaron Jones, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Packers make some inroads here on that deficit. So now Rodgers will lead the Packers up to go for 2. Here's Rodgers to throw. And they're going to get the 2-point conversion, caught in the end zone, and that cuts the lead a bit further.
Packers 14.
Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. Fielded in the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
And 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And 3 timeouts remaining here defensively, but really not much reason to use them at this point as this one is all but over.
If they use the timeouts here, it's strictly for show. We got a plane to catch.
14.
Wilson wants to throw it. Eluding the pressure right. On the run, he'll let this go deep, and that's caught inside the 30. And they finally bring him down, but he reaches the 16. And now we're going to get a timeout. Somewhat pointlessly called with 3 seconds to go in a game that's already been decided. From the red zone now, here's Wilson on 1st down. Flushed out right. And it's incomplete. Still throwing to the very end, but now this game is over. So the victory here for Seattle, and they were buoyed, Charles, by a big 2nd half that put this one on ice.
I think it's a little bit more than that, though. Obviously, there are words that are better, but sometimes it's just sharpening your execution, sharpening your focus, and maybe doing the things you practiced all week without major adjustments, just doing